I think so. Hopefully your audio might be a little quiet. So tell me if you can hear you on the stream, or not. It's all quiet, or you can just hear you a little bit. All right, hold on.
Okay.
Talk now.
All right, I'm talking.
I think you're on now.
It's all quiet.
All right, hold on a second.
Just hear you a little bit.
It's going to take like 5 more seconds, and then we will be able to go. We got 4 people watching. We got nothing going on, but we'll get there.
Talk now. All right, I'm talking.
All right, they can hear me. We're good.
All
All right.
So you got to turn your speakers down.
All right.
5 more seconds.
That is loud.
We will be able to get people watching. We got nothing going on, but we'll
All right, I think my speaker's down. I'm not sure. Hold on a second.
I can hear everything you said like 10 seconds ago.
All right. Okay. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever JT and Prez podcast. Prez's Pocket Presence podcast with JT. I like that. We'll go with that. We're going to talk about a lot. JT has a lot to say. A lot of people want to hear from him. They got a lot of things they want to say to him. And if you guys have any questions, feel free. Yep. DB's already talking. And if you have any questions, you want to say anything, go ahead. We're going to be here. JT, what do you want to start? You want to do traditional league or franchise first? You're the guest. But you're the main show, so you tell me what you want to do first.
All right, let's talk about the real quickly, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube.
There we go.
This is where, all right, if we ever publish an article on the Sun Times, 10 minutes later, it's on the Twitter and Facebook. It gets loaded there automatically. So if you're subscribed to either of these, you'll get notifications for all the articles. So the Twitter handle is _COFL. Facebook, it's just COFL football, or you can just search for it. You'll find it.
And everyone, you guys should have subscribed to the COFL network and COFL network 2. We're almost at 100 subscribers within a year. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're at 94 subscribers. We need to get to 100. So
six of them are JT.
New guy, yeah, I got 6. We need a few of the new guys. Winslow, whatever your name is. Winfield.
Oh, Jules, yeah.
The daddy.
Yeah.
If he's still here. we got 3 daddies in the league now. We need to have a daddy challenge.
Who? Big Daddy, the Daddy, and who else?
Pup Daddy.
Pup Daddy. I forgot about that. All right, so you want to do traditional league or franchise first? I say we do traditional.
All right, let's do traditional.
Because traditional is the way it is. First of all, our main site, www.cofl.com.
Yes, anything that can be accessed off of that site. So
exactly.
You can see it
so
here.
I don't want to be like, hey, I don't want to know what my schedule is. Just go to the website, click schedules, and find your team.
Yep, schedules, Sun Times link, CFL Network link, everything. You get the brackets.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, and if you're bored, check out the COFL Bowl history. We're a couple seasons behind, but we'll get to it. We're in no rush, but it's pretty cool. All right. I think we should start in the AFC because, in my opinion, I think the AFC has a lot more depth than the NFC. I'm going to start with Nate, and then JT, you can jump in right after me. Nate, who's beaten JT twice. Oh, God, is that Jim? Am I seeing Jim? I'm sorry, I'm watching Jim and talking. Nate's beaten JT twice and 3 times if you want to count the franchise. He's 6-1. I'm thinking he's going to be the 1 or 2 seed. I'm thinking JT and the Jets are the 2 seed. JT, what do you got to say about Nate? That's your boy.
Nate's got a lot of games left. He's got to play Coach P. That's going to be an interesting matchup. JMCC.
I think he beats Coach P.
JMCC versus Nate. That's a game of the week type game right there.
You know what the question is?
What is the question?
Will JMCC start Aaron Rodgers or Brett Hundley? Like, how do you not? I don't get it. Like, how do you not automatically do that when you know you can do it?
There's a video on, I believe it's on COFL Network, about how to save your depth chart so it stays.
There is.
JMCC.
There's a lot of videos on the COFL Network.
JMCC, you need to check that out. Put Aaron Rodgers as your number 1 quarterback and don't change it again.
Well, you know what? Looking at Nate's schedule, it is pretty. Because he's got Fitty, D-Rob. He's got Fitty again, D-Rob again. JMCC, Clemson, Coach P, Hirsch, and Keller.
Yep.
Wow, that's not easy. I bet you he ends up going 12-4, 11-5. What do you think?
I'm thinking 12-4.
Yeah.
He'll definitely lose to JMCC. He'll play super sloppy. JMCC plays a pretty clean game.
That's great. You know what? You're 100% right. And that's the one thing that kills Nate. Like, little things like time management, not chewing the clock all the way down when he's up and it's like third and there's a minute left and he leaves 20 seconds left on the play clock by hiking the ball. It's little things like that.
Yeah, speaking of, while we're still on Nate, if anyone hasn't seen it, check out the new 5-minute highlights. Nate versus Eric, the new guy.
I love Eric, man. I think Eric's a great addition.
Eric's a great guy.
Great guy. I wish I knew more about him. I want to know more about, I don't know, just him. I want him to get on the podcast. His name alone, No More Obama, was the most attractive name I've seen in a long time. Let's go on to JT the Jet. I can't believe you're 8-2 with the Jets.
I know, right? 2 losses to Nate. Otherwise,
you're not. You're right. No, whatever.
I beat Jake,
and you've kind of dominated.
I beat Jake 24-7. Think about that.
You beat me. I know I am. You beat me 22-3. I mean, whatever. I suck right now. You shut out Clemson 28-0. You beat Obama 22-6. You spanked Coach P 31-14. You beat Jake 24-7. You spanked JMCC 24-3. Those games were early on, though, but still. That's kind of impressive. And I hate giving you credit, but that's kind of impressive.
I got some tough games. I got D-Rob twice.
Yeah, D-Rob is not what he should be, in my opinion. He's not as – he should be better.
That's true.
He should have at least beaten me once. Exactly.
But Fitty's getting pretty good now.
I know. That's what he does. He always starts off slow with a new team, and then he just comes out hot. I think it was Houston a couple seasons ago. Was it Houston? I think it was when he won the – who did he win the COFL Bowl with? Houston, right?
Yes, Houston.
I think he was like 2-5 or 1-4, and they ended up winning out and winning the rest of the games and going on to win the COFL Bowl. But I don't know if I see that happening with Cincinnati. And then you got Fitty twice, D-Rob twice, the new kid Browns. Yeah, you're gonna go 13-3. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say 12-4, 12-4, 13-3.
Don't be too humble.
Yeah, but Fitty's good. The Jets are not great. He'll have a good plan. I might lose one to him.
Browns, he's too new. Is not worth talking about. We'll go to DQ. Quantu Thossi, my favorite name. I think he's who'd you call? You call B-Day the Central Florida
B-Day is
of
the
the
Central
COFL?
Florida of the COFL.
Oh, for sure. DQ, I think, is the Central Florida of the AFC.
He has played nobody.
Absolutely nobody. I'm sorry, DQ. We're happy for you. You're going to make the playoffs, and we're glad you can be a part of it. But you're just, I don't know.
Actually, his best win probably against the Ravens, 56-27.
Yeah, he had like 500 rushing yards or something.
The Ravens, they have a pretty good record now, don't they?
I like. He's actually not bad. He kind of reminds me of how you play, but he's just not. He's not as good. Like he's smart. He seems calculated. I don't know, when I played him, that's just what it seemed like. But I don't think he doesn't have the user skills that you do.
Can't be giving up 500 yards passing.
I think it was rushing. He gave up 500 yards, or did he give up 500 yards passing?
One of them had 400 rushing, and the other one, the loser, I believe, had 500 passing.
Jesus. His loss to that guy kind of spoke volumes about DQ, and that guy. I like that guy. That he's 6-8.
That guy is 6-8.
That's awesome. Correct. I know. I think after going 1-15 with the Cowboys, and then I think who was he the first time? I think he was New England or Atlanta, and he went like 2-14, and then he gets Dallas and goes 1-15.
Was he? Did he play a full season that first season?
I don't know. All right, DQ, we're done talking about you. We pretty much said you're overrated. Big Daddy. I hate playing Big Daddy. I hope he's listening. He's listening too.
You hate Big Daddy's play style.
I don't hate Big Daddy.
No, his play style.
I hate it.
I hate
it. I may never schedule him again against me. He frustrates me. It's kind of more of a compliment. He has actually gotten a lot better.
Hey, we got Eric. We got Eric Allen listening in on the podcast here. How many listeners do we got? Because he commented in the group me.
Oh, did he really? EA, what's up? We got 3 watching. We had 6 at one point, but I think we lost some people. That's all right, though. I'm having fun regardless.
All right, so let's talk about the playoff race here in the top 7 or 8 teams.
All right. You got it up on the
Yep.
OBS?
So Big Daddy's 9-5. He's gonna have to get over some rust because he's finishing his entire season in the first 2 weeks, and then it's just gonna be sitting.
All right, hold on one second. Let me take a look here. Man, you know what? Get off the subject real quick. It's kind of on the subject, but off the subject. I love the Sun Times. I miss doing the weekly recaps. Or not recaps, but like game of the week, stuff like that. But anyways,
well, I miss when Hirsch was actually writing for it.
I know. That one, and it's saved as a featured post. Hirsch's special edition, the Nasty Rankings. If anyone has time, read it. That's probably one of the greatest Sun Times articles ever written. I think he went through I think we had 28 teams, or maybe we had 32. I don't know, but he went through every team and gave a nice little rundown. Anyways, playoff picture. What were you saying about Big Daddy? You don't like him too?
I was saying Big Daddy's almost done with the season. He's going to have a long wait for playoffs.
I know. And that's the one thing, I remember V-Tech was always like that.
What a douchebag that guy is.
He played. Yeah, I didn't read any of the messages on Facebook that you guys were talking about. Oh no, I actually I didn't. I did end up reading them.
It was just Kent crying. Very sad year for him.
Oh, to answer that guy and who he was. The first season was his full season, and he was the Titans. I remember that now.
And he was 2.
I think he went like 4-12.
Oh, 4-12.
2-14. There you go.
And then he
don't know. He wasn't good.
Well, I know he went 1-15 with the Cowboys. That was impressive.
Which is unbelievable. You seriously have to play with your toes and go 1-15 with the Cowboys.
All right, but he's moving ahead now. He
is now. I'm proud of him.
All right, Big Daddy. Let me look at Big Daddy, who he has left real quick. Vafangul and ZZ. He'll win both. He might lose to ZZ. Worst case scenario, he goes 10-6. He'll beat Vafangul, in my opinion.
You
don't think so?
I think he wins both, actually.
Okay.
11
Yeah,
and
no,
5.
I'm just saying worst case scenario.
Oh, yeah, he'll split him worst case.
So he'll probably be a 3 seed. I don't know. The Dolphins, DQ's got an easy schedule, so he might even be the 3 seed. I don't think the Browns guy's going to make the playoffs, so that leaves it for, in my opinion, JT, you can agree or disagree with me. Titans are in, Dolphins are in, Ravens will be in, Broncos will be in, Jets will be in. That's 5 teams that I know will be in. That 6th seed is Raiders, Robin. I don't know. She's got a favorable schedule where she can sneak in. ZZ 5-4 with the best team in the game.
But he's on a meltdown.
Yeah, I know he is. You love it too.
I think we're looking at Fiddy. Fiddy's going to be the 6th seed, right?
Yeah, I know. But his schedule's tough though, man.
All right, let's look at his schedule.
I mean, he should be. He's a top 10 player. He should be in the playoffs.
All right, he's got the Eagles. He's got the Cardinals.
He'll beat Sheed. Sheed plays so reckless. If Sheed didn't play reckless, he'd be so much better.
I know. It's sad.
It is sad.
D-Rob, not sure about him really at this point. 2 games against Nate. And 2 games against me.
We'll say he splits. He's got 2 games against you?
Yep. That's a tough.
He plays good against you.
He does, but he's probably got one of the toughest remaining schedules out of anybody.
I know. I fucked him pretty hard.
That hurts.
So he's got you twice, he'll split. He's got Nate twice, let's just say he splits. That's 2 losses. He might have to win out to get in. That's what I'm saying. That's why. So, I mean, I'll say it's Fitty, but okay, I was trying to build you up. You're not going to make the playoffs, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's gonna be interesting. Last spot there. There's a lot of teams with a chance.
Yeah, I mean, because ZZ, he's got a favorable schedule. He should go 9-7, 10-6. Should. He'll beat me. I'm so garbage. I don't even want to talk about it.
No, we can't talk about you.
No.
The daddy. Nobody knows about him, do we?
He doesn't really seem like he's that good, to be honest with you. Who's he beating?
Is he in the franchise too?
Yeah, he's Oakland.
Okay, I don't remember.
I don't really know much about him. He beat Pup Daddy 45-0, and he beat that guy 10-9.
Holy shit!
I think he's average. He lost to the Ravens 10-3, and he lost to 31. He lost to Dallas 27-10. Yeah, I don't really know much about it. We'll see. He's got to play a few more games. Maybe the next time we do a podcast. You know, if he played more games, maybe we could talk about him. But
he's the first ever in COFL history to play 4 games versus a female on his schedule.
He plays Paige and Robin twice. Nice. Let's see. All right, let's move to the NFC. We have.
All right. Sorry, D-Rob. You just got a few jabs, and that's about it.
Yeah.
All right.
D-Rob, what's his record?
I don't know. 1 and something.
Exactly.
It's not great. Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, is he chiming in on the groupie?
No, I'm just saying we kind of skipped over those last couple people.
Oh, gotcha. That's all right, though.
Don't matter. Dallas Cowboys 6-0.
I mean, where do we begin? Where do we begin with D-Day and the UCF Dark Knights of the NFC? Or the COFL?
I don't know. How did he – man, he beat DQ. He beat Quanso Saucy 42-13.
Damn, that's a beatdown. And then
wow, actually,
he beat Big.
Almost all of his games are.
Yeah, I mean, look at his points. He's scored 250 or 225 and only given up 50. I mean, I'll give him credit. I'm not knocking him.
if you're going to go 6-0, we got to talk a little shit to make you realize that you're not as good as you are until you've actually done something. That's just the way the world works.
Hirsch, what's his hardest game left? He plays the Bucks. He has
the Bucks,
the Eagles, and the Ravens.
Nate.
That could be a 13-3, 14-2.
Hirsch? No, Hirsch plays hold on, Tampa Bay?
No, I'm still on the Cowboys.
Who are you talking about?
Cowboys schedule.
Oh, you're on the Cowboys.
Cowboys remaining schedule.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, he can. Herschel, I mean, he plays the Ravens. Jules, they know each other, so maybe there's something there. B. Dukes, he's another person that should be better than they are. Bowman, I saw you trying to give him a little pep talk. Doesn't seem like it's really working. You're trying to motivate him a little bit. I saw that. Yeah, he's going to go 15-1, 14-2.
14. I'm thinking 14-2. I think he's going to lose to Hirsch, and I think he'll lose either to Bowman or the Ravens.
Yeah, I honestly, if that's what you're banking on or that's what you think, I bet you he could be 15-1. Because Bowman, I just don't feel like, I think he's like out in the clouds sometimes. Like he just, I don't know.
Yeah, he's Sheed Jr.
He's what?
He's Sheed Jr.
Yes, he is. I can't wait to talk about Sheed. All right, let's go to Jake. 10-3. Fucking Jake. Like, I love Jake. He's one of my favorite guys in the league, but he's such a little shit.
Jake, are you out there? I want to know. What I want to know is, did Jake have injured guys on the bench the first couple games because he was not very good for a while there?
You know what I think it is. He just pretty much found his go-to plays with Seattle, and it took him a couple games to figure it out.
Maybe
that's
so.
my opinion.
But isn't Seattle's half their defense injured?
I know Cam Chancellor is, right?
Yeah, Sherman is, but I think once he figured out that he could put those guys back in, that's when he picked up again.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part. What'd you say?
I think he got his injured guys in after 3 or 4 games. Once he figured out you could do that, now his defense is back to best defense. He lost to Coach P though. That's a head scratcher.
And that's a good little rivalry. I love how Coach P was off his meds that day.
Oh yeah, then he
completely off his meds.
Out of him the next time.
No, I'm talking about when Coach P lost to him.
Right.
The second.
Right.
Yeah.
Jake killed him the second time.
Oh, gotcha. So Jake's 10-3. He's got D-Rob, Sheed. He's got Sheed twice. See, Jake is going to smoke Sheed because Sheed's going to throw like 6 interceptions that game. I can already see it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. So Jake will go 13-3. Jake will be the 2 seed, in my opinion. And then we got JMCC. Probably, another one of my favorite guys. I love the way he plays. It's just he doesn't do anything great or fancy. In fact, look at his points for and points against. He's been outscored. He's 5-3.
Wow.
Yeah, numbers don't lie. People do. Remember that.
He must have got blown out one game.
Yeah, probably. Let me look.
He lost 20. I beat him 24-3. I don't remember that game.
All right, we got 7 people watching now. People actually like to hear us talk. All right, cool. Yeah, guys, if you got questions, just type them in the group me, the video, and we may or may not answer them.
Sheed versus JMCC versus Nate. That'll be a good game.
That'd be a great game.
D-Rob, I wish D-Rob could improve a little bit, throw some kinks into this whole thing.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something about D-Rob. Ever really lost a game. Like he made a mistake. He had a bad play call or the other guy just beat him. You know what I mean? Like he's never lost that way ever.
because every time he loses, he says he has fumbles on conservative, and everyone fumbles.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like DB. DB's never had a season where he shouldn't have gone 13-3 in his mind. All right, so what do we predict here for JMCC?
Well, dude, he's got a tough schedule too. He's got D-Rob, who's still good, even though we're talking shit about him. Clemson, Nate, Emma twice, Coach P, and Keller. I say 10-6, 11-5. He's already 5-3, so I'm gonna say he loses 2 of those games. He'll go 11-5.
I'm thinking 10-6.
Well, I won't argue with that. I'll say 10-5 or 6. But he can beat anybody. That's the thing. I've never played him. I've never played him.
Really? I think you have once.
I don't know. I definitely haven't.
I played him in the playoffs last season. That was a good game.
Yeah, Detroit, Minnesota, right?
Yep. I was scared that I was going to miss a field goal from that lag.
Didn't he have it? Like he had the game won and he did something stupid?
He was pretty well in charge of it in the first half, if I remember right.
Yeah, I feel like he dominated. Anyways, after we're done talking about the NFC, we'll talk about the playoff picture and matchups. I want to talk about the tiers real quick and go over who we think should go up, who we think should go down, yada yada yada.
All right, let's do it. So what do we got left here? B Dukes, Hirsch.
Yeah. B Dukes, you got the schedule to go 11-5 and make the playoffs. You just got to get it done. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I should have beaten you, B Dukes. I'm not even gonna fucking talk about that shit. But
well, let's look at his schedule. Who's he got? Yeah. Bowman, Putt Daddy twice. That's 2 wins right there. Robin's decent.
Yeah. The schedule's actually pretty. He's got Ricky. Ricky, how the hell is he 1-7? I thought he's better than that.
Ricky's terrible.
I know. I can't believe that. He made the playoffs last season with Green Bay.
And he beat you.
He beat me. Beat me. I was so pissed.
That was a huge upset.
I was so pissed. So fucking pissed. All right. We went over his schedule. So who's next? Tampa Bay. Yeah, we skipped Hirsch actually.
So what do you like on B Dukes? What are you thinking? 9-7? He's only 3-2 right now. He's got a lot of games left.
He'll lose to Baltimore. He'll beat the Daddy.
Mm-hmm. He'll lose to Dolphins.
Yeah, he'll lose the Dolphins. He'll beat Robin. He'll lose to B-Day twice. He'll beat Pup Daddy. I think he goes 9-7. You're right.
Yep.
9-7. He could go 8-8. His schedule's actually. I thought it was easier. I think it's pretty fair. I think it's a fair schedule I gave him.
Is he tier 3 or tier 2?
I put him in tier 3.
Wow.
But he plays like a mixture of tier 2 guys. Like I have the Ravens in tier 2. I have me in tier 2. I have Ricky in tier 2. And Vafangul in tier 2. So he plays 4 tier 2 guys. The rest are all tier 1.
Oh, are people chatting in the YouTube part?
Let me see. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, people are talking. Robin thinks we're funny. DB says, you damn right. Had I been able to finish the season, I'd be 15-1.
Of course.
Hirsch says, who is the voice on with Prez?
Hirsch,
Did you
an idiot.
Hirsch? Yeah, Hirsch.
Does he not see the screen?
He's joking. He's too busy protesting Trump in Atlanta right now. I think he was joking. No, Hirsch, we actually skipped you. We're going to go to you right now. Hirsch, the MILF Hunter. Let me see here.
5-3. He's got D-Rob, Nate.
Did he start off 0-2? No, he started off 0-1. I think he went like 4-1. So he's kind of bipolar right now. But go on, JT. Sorry to interrupt you.
He's got you. That's a win.
Oh, you little shit. Go ahead.
He's got Vafangul. That's a win. D-Rob. That could be an interesting game. Nate's a loss, I think.
Nasty Nate, yeah.
And Owen. Owen should be a win.
Man, how bad did I screw Owen? I feel bad. He's a new guy, and I put him in tier 2, but he's playing like I thought he'd be a lot better than he was.
Well,
I think
you should feel the worst for Eric. That's the biggest screw job schedule.
Yeah, but that's not my fault. That's AK. It's the AK's fault.
Yeah, you're right. You did directly screw Owen on purpose.
Yeah. But Owen I should have put in tier 1. I just thought since he was friends with Jake and Nate that he'd be like really good. And he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's not bad.
No. I think he's probably a little bit better than me or on my level. All right, Hirsch. So hold on. Hirsch is 5-3. He's gonna beat me 6-3. He's gonna beat G Money 7-3. He's gonna beat G Money again 8-3. I think he beats B Day 9-3, 10-3, 11-3. Wait, I think I just did way too many games. I think he goes 12-4, 13-3. He might win out.
I think he goes 11-5.
Who are his 2 losses to?
Well, he's probably going to lose to. I think he'll lose to B Day. He doesn't know what his game is, and I think he'll probably lose one to either D-Rob or Nate. Well, did we already count? Oh, no, we already counted Nate.
Yeah, We're giving Nate a lot of credit. I think Nate might go 15-1 the way we're giving everyone who plays him a loss.
Nate versus Hirsch. That's a good game though.
I know, and that's why I can't. Or next season, and you and I will talk about this. I really want to go back to the weekly scheduling. That way we can have game of the week. Games get hyped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think everyone voted for that.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say it again.
Yeah, we got to do that way.
Hirsch says D-Rob or Nate, he'll lose one of those 2.
Is he talking about himself?
He's always talking about himself.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. So, I think he goes 11-5.
Yeah. All right, 11-5. All right, Hirsch, we're done talking about you. B Dukes we did. Clemson. I gave him a hard schedule. He has the same schedule as you do. He's just not as good.
He's having a hard time.
Andy has a better team.
He does have a better team, but he's struggling.
Yeah, emotionally too.
Oh,
yeah. So when he's already 8-6, he's got 2 games left. He could lose out and go 8-8 and not make the playoffs. Oh, that would suck.
When you click on his schedule, do you see all 16 games?
Yeah.
I'm only seeing 4 games.
Yeah, I see it on there too.
All right, I got it now. So he's only got 2 games left, JMCC and Nate. I think he'll probably split those 2.
I know, 9-7. That's crazy. So, let's say B Deuce goes 9-7. So we pretty much, we're going to have, in my opinion, 3 seeds definitely established. Dallas, Seattle, and Tampa Bay. What if JMC goes 9-7? He's got a tough schedule.
I think.
But you think we should guarantee him in, right?
He's 95% to be in the playoffs.
All right, fine. We have 4 seeds in. Those last 2 seeds, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams that could easily take them. Because you got Coach P, Bowman, Clemson, B Dukes, and Sheed. And all those guys could go 9-7 with their schedules.
Yeah, we could have a real cluster at the bottom there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And then at the real lower third of the NFC is just an absolute wasteland.
That's a great word to use, wasteland. That's exactly what it is. And I'm a part of it. And I think I might be I'm not the ringleader, but maybe in like a day or 2 I might be. But God, it's bad. Even Keller's 1-5.
Yep, Keller and Ricky.
And I can't think of a nickname for them. I don't know.
The Eagles are 1-7. They might be the best 1-7 team in COFL history.
Yeah, I know. Let me take a look at this schedule. Let's see here. So he's 1-7. He's had some ball busting games. I feel bad for this guy. All right, so he played you tough.
Yep.
You know, like offensively, he's just on the struggle bus. He tries to pass too much. I think you even said it, or someone said it. And he's just throwing picks left and right.
Yeah, he's got a great offensive line. He needs to run the ball 15 times a game.
Oh yeah.
Every game.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's what, 22-6, 32-7. He's at 1-2, a couple close games. He's figuring out. I'll lower him. He'll be a tier 2 guy next season. And I think he'll thrive. He'll go he'll get a good team. He's gonna get a top team actually.
I didn't see that game against Keller. I think I remember it being mentioned though. He beat Keller by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I feel like I remember saying congratulations on your first win or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I say a lot of shit on that chat. I'm going to have a top team too. And I can't wait. Wait, JT, what playbook do you use?
Custom.
What play? But who did you base it off of?
I didn't base it on anyone's. I started blank. I just added formation by formation at a time.
Interesting. What about your defensive playbook?
Same.
How do you know, like when I play you, how do you know every single play I'm going to do?
Well, you got an 80% chance that it's going to be a run right from the get-go.
But even when I try to pass, I can't fucking pass. You know what it is with the Bears, and you guys don't realize this? I'm watching other games. I'm watching Green Bay, Seattle, and whoever. And you see the receivers. You have Randall Cobb, Devonta Adams. You look at the Bears receivers. If they get touched, they drop the ball. I'm like, I can't pass. It sucks. And Trubisky's a 75, and he's inaccurate. I'm just making excuses. Anyways, enough about that. I want to go over playoff matchups real quick in the NFC right now. So Dallas, Seattle, 1-2. Let's just try and predict what we think it will be. So I think Tampa Bay is going to be the 3 seed.
Yep.
Do you agree or disagree?
I agree with that.
We think Green Bay will be the 4 seed.
Dallas will unfortunately get the top seed.
Yeah.
Seattle 2.
Yep.
JMCC 4.
Yep.
5 is going to be.
See, well, we didn't talk about Coach P.
Well, what's there to say, really? He speaks for himself.
Indeed, he does. He's 6-5. He'll beat Ricky. Sheed, he's gonna have a mental breakdown because all Sheed's gonna do is throw sweeps.
That's gonna be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, he's got Sheed twice.
Oh man, that's gonna be
Dude, that's another 9-7 team, I think, man. He's got Nate, Sheed twice, JMCC, and Ricky. You know?
Well, he's got to beat Ricky, but he could lose the rest of them.
Yeah, I know, that's right. Coach P, you might not make the playoffs, buddy.
I don't think he's going to make it.
I don't. I'm going to say Clemson's the 5 seed.
Yeah, I think Clemson's going to be the 5, and then 6 is going to be. I think Bowman's going to sneak in
Bowman.
There.
What's the man crush on Bowman you have? I saw you giving him a pep talk the other day.
Yes.
And I saw you being like, yeah, man, use that front.
Yeah, no, because you know what happened? We scrimmaged, and he beat me. It was Vikings versus Jets, 31-7, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, he played smart. He played with my blueprint, run the ball, don't allow anything over 15, 20 yards on defense. Let me turn it over a few times, and that's a great strategy, especially with the Vikings.
Yeah, but you never turned the ball over. You turned it over once against me. Our game was actually close for the first half.
I do not remember that game.
It was. Trust me, I remember it.
Okay.
Anyways, and then the 6 seed, who do we think the 6 seed's going to be? Oh, you think it's going to be Bowman?
Yeah, Sheed could sneak in there, though. He's a nutcase.
He is a nutcase. I mean, I'm going to go, well, he's got Obama twice. He's got Jake twice.
Ooh.
Nah, man, I'm going with Bowman.
Wow. That's a rough schedule for Sheed.
Yeah. Good. So those matchups would be awesome. We'd have Tampa Bay versus Minnesota, so Hirsch versus Bowman, and JMCC versus Clemson and Green Bay, Carolina. That's pretty sweet.
Who'd you just say Clemson was playing?
JMCC, Green Bay, 4-5.
Ooh, that's a good game.
Yeah, that's an NFC Championship game.
That could be a great game.
Let's go over real quick. We'll go over tiers, the 3 tiers, and who's going to go up and who's. We have to go through every team, but can we even go over this? I don't even have it in front of me, but
well, I think what is JMCC? Is he 1 or 2?
Oh, he's 1 for sure.
All right. Well, he's definitely staying there.
I think the first tier is pretty much staying the same. The only one that would move out would be Sheed because he was number 10 out of that. But I don't know who'd go in instead of him.
Is Hirsch? What about Hirsch? Is he in the top seed?
No, Hirsch is in the middle with me. The middle is Hirsch. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my schedule. Because Hirsch was, but then he just. I remember he was Washington. He was like 3. I think he went like 4-12.
Whoa! Look who just chimed in at the group me.
Who did?
Take a look.
Hold on a second. Is it on the OBS?
Yeah, it is now.
Hold on a second. I gotta wait for it to come up. Hold on a second. Who is that? Sorry, that my COFL fans taking a break on my addiction called Madden. It's amazing how much you get done when you're not what?
Not thinking.
Oh, thinking morning,
noon, and night about COFL games.
Hey, Kay. You know what, Kay? Your first message should have been, "I'm sorry, Obama, for the schedule that I gave you." But that's well, glad to hear you're doing all right, bud. Second tier is Hirsch, Big Daddy. I have D-Rob in the second tier. ZZ, me, Vafangul, Owen.
Oh, Vafangul got to go down to the third tier after this season.
Yeah, I know. Who else? Ricky's in there. Keller's in there. You know, I think that the first tier is pretty much going to stay. From the
we might switch out Sheed and Hirsch. Unless Sheed finishes strong here, he might go.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, it could go either way, to be honest with you. I think those guys are pretty much even. The first tier, B-Day is getting B. I have B-Day and Jules. I have them in the third tier. And DQ. Those guys got to go up.
Oh yeah. And
then Ricky. Maybe. Vafangul, yeah, he's going down.
Ricky's got to go. I think Keller should stay. He's just having a bad season.
Yeah.
It's a blip.
I don't know who else. Maybe I'll put I was going to say Owen, but Owen's.
Where is D-Rob? Is D-Rob on the first tier?
No, second.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I have G Money in the second tier.
He's going down to 3.
Yeah, don't ask me why. He should have been in the third tier.
Yep, he's going down.
Yeah. DB says, I had Kaiser looking like a goat, so no excuse. You did not. You were complaining that you needed a quarterback, dude. Anyways, we got 8 people still watching. All right, we're keeping them entertained. Next, real quick, I think we'll talk about next season and the scheduling. JT, I think we should go back to 4 weeks, 4 games a week.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more structured. It's more exciting.
Not 5 weeks though, like season.
No. That was too long.
That was way too long.
Yeah, no, 4 weeks. It should be a 5-week season, meaning the 5th week is the playoff week. But, and I think we won't do Monday Night Football which is cool, but it's just tough to. We'll do COFL Night in America and Game of the Week. What do you think?
Yep. What is
that cool?
What's COFL Night in America? Is that a certain day?
No, I think either one could be any day.
All right.
It's just hard to, say, hey, we got to play Wednesday night. I mean, we actually did a pretty good job of it for the most part. I think like 80% of the time we played them on Monday night, or I think COFL Night in America was Wednesday night.
Yeah, you just can't. There's about 15 people that you can't put in there because
exactly. I think that's all I have to talk about for the traditional league. You got anything else you want to chime in about?
How about the location of COFL Bowl 8?
Yes.
Why
you don't like the location, do you?
No, because it's not a.
You have something you want to say.
It's not a big. The Super Bowl's never been there, and they haven't even considered it.
Well, do you want to know? I think you know why.
Yeah, of course. It's because of the midfield logo, isn't it?
That's exactly it.
All right. I think we need to go back to. We should go back to the Coliseum at some point because that's not going to be in the game. After
that was
a while.
The best one.
Yeah, that really was.
Just from like the look and the. Just like the characteristics, it looked really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like outdoor stadiums for the COFL Bowl better. Domes, I don't know why. I just even like the real Super Bowl and the College Football National Championship, I just don't like domes.
Yeah.
There's one that we haven't done. We haven't done Tampa Bay, have we?
Nope.
Jacksonville.
We haven't done. Well, are you just talking about outdoors now?
Yeah.
Tampa Bay is the last one that's had a real Super Bowl, I believe, that we haven't done, or maybe not.
Yeah.
But anyway, we haven't done Dallas.
So, yeah.
That's indoors, but that's a big one.
I thought we did.
Nope.
No, we didn't. No, you wanted to, but I put the kibosh on that.
You went to Charlotte, North Carolina instead.
Yeah, I did. All right, let's talk about the franchise. Franchise is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie to you. I actually like it.
Yeah, it's cool. I wish we could go faster so we get some draft class players started.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Advance every 24 hours?
Well, I think it'd be cool to do a turbo half the season, like the first 8 games, do it 24 hours.
I was thinking about even saying it's too late now, but I should have like week 4. I was gonna say, hey, why don't we all just simulate this first season?
Yeah.
Like just skip it all, and then draft, and then the second season we start now.
Yeah, but I mean, in the future we could go 24 hours on like the first half of the season, and then as the playoff battles start to be important, then we could just do the normal length.
I know, but I think 48 hours.
48 hours is good. Yeah, I mean, it's just think about how long a season's going to take. You got 32 games or 32 days.
Yeah. Plus
the playoffs. That's about 40 days for just the games. I don't know if we do preseason.
No. It's because we advance three days a week. So 3, 6, 9, 12.
Wait a minute. There's 17 weeks. If we're doing 48 hours, that's 34 days to get through the regular season.
You are right. So what month is it? January? It is January. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. We got 8 more months. So it means we can get in 4 to 5 seasons.
Yeah. So some of your big number 1 draft pick not going to have a lot of time to progress into a superstar.
That's all right. I'll coach him up. That's what I do.
You better hurry.
All right, enough of that. I think for now it's got to stay at 48 hours, but we'll bring it up to the board in regards to the 24 hours, the first 8 weeks of the season. Great job on the Daddy League's website. Looks awesome.
Yes, thank you.
And only like 4 people said thank you to that, but some people guys. Just, I know, right? Fucking assholes. So franchise. Without found goals 9-3. What do you think about franchise? We'll talk about simulation, and competitive. What do you think about sim? And you probably know this stuff better than me, to be honest with you. So you'd be the one to talk about it, not me.
Yeah, well, what sim is supposed to be is not that different from competitive. Like you should not be able to really tell much if it's actually programmed the way they set out to do it. It's basically just the dice roll events, such as like a player dropping an open pass. That's if you have a player over a certain rating on competitive, they're supposed to catch every open pass. Whereas on simulation, even Jerry Rice will still drop an open ball 1 out of 100 times. Also, like,
so what are you saying?
So I'm saying like that you shouldn't be able to tell. The average person shouldn't be able to tell. So that's why I think this huge difference is more to do with like franchise being just a different.
Yeah, I think it's very.
Deal. I mean, we could try doing competitive for a season and see if it's way different, but I have a feeling it's going to be the same.
No, I like that it's 2 different leagues and it's 2 different styles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like two different kind. Like there's it's contrasting or whatever.
Yeah, and Va Fungul can actually be good at this one somehow.
Damn, Va Fungul.
9-3.
9-3. I think he just beat the Bills too. You're 7-4. Who are the Chiefs? Oh, Deuce Club. That's Jules. He's 7-4. Clemson 7-4. Nate 7-4. Wow. Who's Denver?
Coach P, I believe.
Coach P. So we got 3 teams that are 6-5. Wow, that's a good little playoff race. Hey, do you do scout college players?
Yes.
How do you do it? Do you have a system?
Yep, I follow that. I posted it in the chat. It's a guide by an engineer who
oh yeah, I didn't look at that. Then it got lost in the.
He simulated 1 million seasons and saw what attributes for different players mattered, and so he tells you for each position what they need to be in order for them to have a high likelihood of being a good player.
Wow. Huh. No, you should do is maybe post that on. Where's somewhere you could post it? Because that probably got posted and just got completely lost in a matter of 5 minutes.
Well, I could put it right here at the on the Daddy Leagues site.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Something that people can refer to. Also, for everyone listening, JT said at the beginning, social media, Facebook, it's the COFL, Twitter, at the COFL, I believe, or at the _COFL.
Yep. Underscore.
Definitely subscribe to both networks. COFL network has 22,000 views. COFL network 2 is almost at 10,000. So it's pretty cool, man. For those of you that don't know, Madden's new to COFL. It's not even a year old. Before it was always college football. And, within a year, we almost have 100 subscribers, X amount of views, yada, yada, yada. And
yeah, we started season 1. What was it, the day after the Super Bowl?
Exactly. That's exactly it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. So, it's pretty cool. It's like a little grassroots operation, and it's guys that have definitely never met each other unless you guys know each other. And this is the first time JT and I are I believe we've never talked on a game before, have we?
No, I haven't talked on the game ever.
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge.
So this is groundbreaking. This is the first time anyone's ever hearing JT's voice.
Well, I've talked to VTech.
Okay, yeah, I've talked to VTech too. What was I saying? So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so what I do know, I was talking about a system as far as you scout your players, and I started with I scout the first 5 for every position except quarterback and running back, because I'm not going to draft one, and fullback I'm not going to draft one, but receiver, tight end, left tackle, left guard, and then from that, I was talking about, do you have a system like that, or do you just kind of wing it? And
the way that guy does it is he pretty much scouts every player that is listed as 1 through 7 on the rounds. You know how it has their like projected round on the.
Sure.
So he does every player except for if there's a position that he's completely stacked at, he'll skip that. But he does every one. Pretty much, he has time, or he has enough points to do every single one up through round 7. But if you scout a guy and that first attribute is already clearly below what he needs, you don't have to spend the points to do the other 2. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I do, yeah.
So if the first one's bad, he'll just skip that guy and go to the next one, take him off the board.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of actually figured that out too, but well, yeah, definitely post that if you haven't already, because that's some good information.
Yep, I put it up there.
What else about franchise mode? The training. I don't know. Training's pretty self-explanatory. Is there anything that you do spending your extra point, XP, whatever, actually I call them extra points. I don't even know if that's what it stands for, but
experience points, I think.
Really?
I believe so.
I just put EP.
So
like
I don't
awareness
know
or play recognition.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with those, because if you
I know, me either.
to
I think
to get a speed, you got to get like 20,000 points to get your guy. So I don't know if you should save up for speed or if you should just buy these little.
You know
ones.
what? I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I think I do the little ones, like play recognition, awareness. You know, for Trubisky, I'm doing like medium accuracy, short accuracy, long accuracy. Like Leonard Floyd, I do like how he gets off blocks quicker. A lot of it depends on the position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I like. My team sucks right now, so bad.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's so bad. I think 12 draft picks. So I'm gonna hit free agency hard. But man, oh man, my offensive line, like no one's better than the 74 except my center.
Sad.
I gave you Amos. That receiver you gave me is actually pretty good. Corey Davis.
Yeah, I'm liking your free safety, I think it was.
Yeah, Amos.
Yep, he's pretty good. You got in.
Yeah, no, that was a good trade we did. I think you gave me what'd you give me, a 4th round too?
I think I gave you a lower pick and a receiver.
I think you might have given me a 3rd. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a good fair trade. I think I tried to rob you on a trade and you declined it right away.
Oh yeah, you robbed the out of me. You tried to take my best offensive lineman for like a 2nd round draft pick or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
That was awful. I didn't even comment on that.
I figured maybe you had a late night or something. What else about franchise? So we're in week 13 right now? Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Week 13.
So
I play Sheed tonight.
Yeah, this is all kind of new to me. So we'll do playoffs. And playoffs, I mean, obviously there's going to be no advance. You just play when you play. Yeah, the franchise I like a lot more than I thought it would. I mean, how many times did I say the COFL will never do a franchise?
Uh-huh. You love it now.
But I like it.
Who's the new guy? Who do you pick?
Who, the Browns guy?
No. Oh, is he the Browns?
No, the what do you mean the new guy?
Didn't somebody just join the franchise like today or yesterday?
Oh, he used to be in the he was in the COFL a long time ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. I War of Professor or whatever his name is.
Yeah, do you remember him or no?
I do. I never knew how to say his name, so I just never said it.
Yeah, I War, that's what I called him. He was actually pretty good. He'll be good. I feel like he might have had like at least went to a national championship or been to one.
So what team did he pick in the franchise?
He's Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because AK, so I removed him. I got to remove ZZ. We'll find some. I mean, I'm not too worried about finding people. I mean,
who are the computer teams left?
The computer teams left are
Colts?
The Jets, Dolphins, Colts.
I think that's it.
Jets, Dolphins, Colts. Oh, let me look real quick. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then the Niners will be a computer team.
Or the Giants? Are the Giants anybody?
Yeah, Bowman's the Giants.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry. Wife is texting me. You guys like my my rants? Dude, it's the worst. I don't know how your girl lets you get away with that. It's unbelievable to be honest. I don't think anyone really believes you, to be honest.
I have a hard time believing it. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, good for you. Can I ask you a personal question? How was Crazy Town?
It's good if you have a lot of alcohol. It's great.
Yeah, I remember then. That was awesome.
That was hilarious. I forgot they were even going to be there. It was like it was some event that a few friends were already going to be at.
Oh, okay.
And then I just got there and just realized that Crazy Town was up on the stage.
Did you and D Rob ever meet up at the Iowa game?
No, he went to bed at about 9:30.
Old man. All right, franchise league. You got anything else you want to talk about or no?
No, I think we covered pretty much everything.
Yeah, I think we did too. Let me see if anyone commented on the YouTube thing. That guy wants to know if there's any teams available. Yeah, we got one. I'll add you to the
Wait,
franchise.
We got a stranger in there?
No.
Oh, that guy. The guy
Yeah,
named that guy. Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah. All right, JT, this was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, it was good. We'll have a next one. We'll have a little bit more clear of a strategy for what we're talking about, but we did a pretty good job.
We will. I mean, we kind of won it today, and we actually did pretty well. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, I think we covered everything pretty well.
Yeah, maybe we can get some guests. We can get Clemson wants to be on this, but I think he's going to talk too much.
Yeah, he'll talk the entire time. He does radio.
Yeah, you know, my wife, she's in grad school. She has it just one day a week on Tuesdays. So Tuesdays would be ideal for me, but we can do it when we can. It's not all about me. It's about you too. So we'll go from there. All
right. We need to, we'll call Jim on his cell phone. Surprise him.
Oh, God, that'd be amazing.
So good.
Oh, I think you said we should do like special guests like Kent. VTech. That'd be really cool.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be fucking hilarious. All right, guys. JT, I had a lot of fun. We shall talk. Guys, I really have nothing else to say to you. We're signing off, right?
Yep, that'll be it.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you, all right?
Yep, see ya.